So this is good morning. This is day 123 and we are leaving the Palmer house. Getting ready to head back down here and hitch a ride back into the woods where we'll become Neanderthals again. So nice to get a shower, shave, sleep in a bed, ate up on some town food. Ordered a sub last night at Subway with double meat, 12 inch. Boy, I could hardly put that thing down. It was a lot. So we're caloried up and we're heading out. Today is Mount Bromley, about a 4,000 foot peak. And we have like, when we leave the trailhead this morning, we have like 10 miles to water. So here's a kind of another view across Palmer House here, and you can see the mountains in the background. It's really gorgeous. The temperature this morning is, well, I don't know, my battery ran out. Oh, maybe not. Temperature is 69, which is great, and so it's a good hiking day, and we're gonna take it on up the trail and see what it brings. We were Creek and I were talking this morning over breakfast that it would be really nice if we had some real nice smooth trail today. But judging from our past history in Vermont, that probably isn't going to happen. It's usually rocky and rooty. And so I think we have 10 miles to the next water, which is a shelter. So we've watered up today. We're carrying heavy packs with a food resupply. It's kind of a drag. Food resupply for 4 days, and as always when you resupply you always end up with more than you really need. Well, more than you really eat anyway. So again, day 123, August 26th. It's crazy, we're almost into September. Last night I got together with Mrs. Grayson, and she I had her ship my cold weather gear to Hanover, New Hampshire, where we're going to be here in about 6 or 7 days, because there's a nip in the air, and as soon as you get to New Hampshire we get a lot of high altitude walking, and so it'll be colder. So Creek and I, being the older individuals that we are looking at ways to make that easier. We might do a little slack packing on the bad parts in New Hampshire, the hard parts, to make it easier on our bodies. A slack pack is where you carry a day pack with some extra clothing and food for your day, but not your whole pack, 4 days of food. So we're looking into options there. Anything to speed us along. We're kind of the tail of the dog. There's a limit to hike Katahdin. It's like the second week, the end of the second week in October is the limit where they cut it off. They do sometimes make exceptions beyond that. So we really need to be to Katahdin by that point. If we don't make it there, we'd like to make it into southern Maine, and then we would do what's called a flip. We would get a shuttle ride up to Katahdin, hike Katahdin, and then hike south from Katahdin back through the 100-mile wilderness. So far that's our plan. I don't know what that does for my flop back to Southern Virginia. You know, if we're getting into mid-October, my flop back down to Georgia, we'll just see how that works. But the best laid plans of mice and men. So keep taking you with me. We'll say it's been so nice having a hiking companion. It just kind of allows us to split the load when we're trying to make decisions and have some company, and when you get to talk with somebody along the way, the monotonous miles some days aren't so monotonous. We're most of the way up Bromley Mountain. You can see the sign up here, 3 tenths, but we come into kind of this open clearing where we actually could see and have a little view. Past 2 southbound hikers a little bit ago, and they said, The view from top is great, and it's a clear day with some clouds. It's a nice temperature. It's 57 degrees on my thermometer right now. Great hiking weather. It's been a climb with full packs, and but we keep plugging away. You just keep putting on one foot in front of the other. I realized this morning I hadn't mixed any Go Juice, which is basically it's an energy drink with caffeine in it, a lot like Mio drops. And I think I can feel it, but then, and maybe it's a placebo, who knows. So we'll get up here, see the view, probably stop for a little bit to enjoy it, and then head on. We're gonna go down Bromley. Then there's another peak coming up called Peru Peak. We really need to get up and over Peru Peak today. Give us, you know, like we need over 10 miles. So it's 10:58, and we're not doing bad timing. We're not fast, but we're not doing bad timing. So, I'll keep taking you with me, and I'll show you some views from the top. I'm trying some new insoles today. Jury's still out. Whether they're helping or not, I think they're kind of like some things help some things and not others. But anyway, looks like this last 3/10 has a pretty steep up. So this segment of huffing and puffing is brought to you by Bromley Mountain in Vermont. Yeah, you're right, exactly. Oh, here's the view from pretty much the top of Bromley. It is really stupendous, especially when you get up here a little higher. You may not be able to see it as much on the video. We just got mountains all around, and it's clear. And
it's not clear. It's cloudy.
Well, it's cloudy, but the air is clear. The air is clear.
Yeah, true.
And you can see forever. And it looks like a lot of work in front of us. That's what it looks like. But anyway, first climb of the day. We're still alive. We need to go down this and up Peru Peak and over that, I think, for today at least. So anyway, it's amazing. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me very well because the wind is blowing really fast, but I'm going to give you a 360 from the top of an observation tower on Bromley Mountain, and it is just spectacular. Just mountains in all directions, green, fluffy, blue skies, fluffy clouds, sunshine. It is just amazing. So again, all you may get is wind noise, but anyway, isn't that amazing? Celebration to getting to the top of Bromley. I got myself a pie, cherry pie. I'm going to call this a Bromley pie. I'm eating my Bromley pie here. As soon as I can get this inhaled, we're going to head down off the side of this mountain. It's cold up here.
Courtesy of Creek.
Courtesy of Creek. My friend Creek bought this for me. Because he thought I'd be flagging if I didn't get a pie at the top of the mountain. So anyway, we're going to head on down the trail. But it is, I'd say maybe this is the best view I've had all trail. I don't know. It's very gorgeous up here. Be easy to stay here for a long time and not get done what needs to be done. See you on down the trail. We're walking some bog boards. It's kind of a welcome change from crawling up the side of a mountain. Smooth. The only thing you have to do is watch for the rotten ones and the ones that might tip, but been pretty nice. Looks like all good things must come to an end though, so we're doing this. We're partway down from Mount Stiles, and we're pressing on. The goal is another 3 or 4 hours of hiking till we can lay our weary bodies down. So we'll see you on up the trail. We stopped at this shelter here for a little break. It's like 4 in the afternoon. The next shelter is 4.7 miles, but if it holds true to the train today, there's supposedly kind of a rugged peak coming up here. And at our pace, 4.7 would be 3 hours. That'll put us at about 7:30. That's a little late, so cameling up a little water, maybe and carrying some, and we'll look at hiking to about 6-ish, and then looking for a spot to stealth camp. So we can get more than we're about 10 miles in today. It's been pretty rugged, and it's been slow going. So we'll keep taking you with me. It's 4:20. We'll let you know when we get wherever we get to camp tonight and set up. Tonight's campsite is a stealth site on Baker Mountain. We got water at a shelter about 3 miles back. There's water another mile or so forward, but we were just running out of daylight, and so we decided to camel up. Most of our hike, except up Baker Mountain, was pretty level. So we brought water up here. We're basically camping on top of the mountain here. Just right up over the top there is a crazy view out over the valley, and the trail just goes right down over here past where I have the hammock set up. But we just hiked till 6 o'clock. We made about close to 13 miles today. We got out of town late. I don't think we got on trail till a little after 9. So that's usually an hour and a half difference. So didn't quite make our 15, but today's trail was really rugged. Maybe you can see, if you want to look over here past the hammock, you can see that's basically the trail. Right over here past this little pile of logs. We just came up over some rock ledges. You'll see some more going down here. What we came up over was way more complicated than that, and it was a little bit of a challenge at the end of the day. It wasn't long, but it was a challenge, and especially carrying 2 liters of water. So getting set up here. Gonna make some food, gonna snuggle down in the hammock and just chill. A good day, had some fun on the trail, but like I said, past Bromley Mountain, the trail was really rugged. It was rocky and rooty and up and down, and we had the other peak, which I'm gonna forget, but it's in the video. That had quite a climb, and then just a steep drop off the backside. So tomorrow we go down this and lose a lot of elevation gain. The next shelter will be down the hill a mile or so, but that's the deal. It's been a good day. It's day 120, I believe 123 in the books, August 26. I'm going to be signing off here. I'm looking forward to a hot meal, and since it did a resupply, I got a fresh block of cheese. I got a fresh jar of peanut butter. Gonna be dipping into those as a pre-supper snack supplement, calorie supplement. It's always nice to have those things. So anyway, see you tomorrow. Up at the top of the mountain tonight, we get an opportunity to see a sunset, and I don't think you can see it on video like we see it, but they're just sunsetting over a range of mountains, and yeah, it's just magnificent. And the clouds back here being painted by the setting sun. Totally amazing. Totally amazing. These are one of the moments that make it worth all the blood, sweat, and tears.